In today's video, I'll be sharing with you why many Christian guys remain single. Stay tuned. Hey guys, my name is Justin and I want to welcome you to That Christian Vlogger, a place where you get to join me and experience faith in the first person. On this channel, I talk about relevant issues of faith for young people every single Monday and Thursday, so definitely consider subscribing. Also, if you'd like to be notified of when new videos come out, don't forget to hit that bell icon below as well. So a few weeks ago, I released a video on why so many Christian girls are still single, and truth be told, I wasn't really planning on going any further with it. I mean, I didn't really have any plans to do a video on Christian dating directed towards men, but a lot of you guys seem to ask for it, so I decided, why not? Oh, which actually reminds me, by the way, if there are some other topics that you would like me to do videos on, go ahead and comment below because I am listening and reading every single one of your comments. Reason number one, Christian guys remain single. Too many Christian guys are boys, not men. Fact, no real woman wants to be married to a child. And listen, I'm a pretty independent guy and I love playing video games just as much as the next guy, but some of us, we tend to take it just too far. So many guys who are well into their 20s and 30s and even their 40s live as though that they're still 18 years old. No job or no idea with what to do with their lives, just wasting away the days drinking and partying and screwing around. And while I could talk about the morality of that from a Christian perspective, which I won't, not in this video at least, the simple practicality of it is that this is not the type of man that women are looking for. At least not women of quality. Now, you might actually be able to find the occasional immature girl who hasn't yet grown up and is interested in these same types of things, but this really isn't the kind of person that you want to settle down with and spend the rest of your life with. Men of quality tend to attract women of quality. So stop being such a boy, grow up, and become a man. And not the kind of raw meat eating, bear wrestling, gun shooting, and beard growing caricature of a man that society says that you're supposed to be. Especially not the whole beard part, totally, just completely overrated. But spend time becoming the type of man that God calls you to be. One of maturity, consistency, decisiveness, and strength. By the way, I totally took those 4 things from this book that I've been reading called 4 Things Women Want from a Man by A.R. Bernard, in case you would like more information on this subject. Reason number 2 Christian guys remain single is that they don't really have an understanding of their calling. One reason why I think many Christian guys struggle to find quality women is that they actually don't have a true sense of their calling in life. Now, I have mentioned multiple times in other videos on this channel that your calling isn't always necessarily going to be your career. And I should also add that I found in life that your calling in life does tend to kind of evolve over the course of years. But think to yourself this, do you have at least a general sense of your purpose in life? Do you understand why God has placed you on this earth, and are you actively pursuing that calling? Think about it like this. In the book of Genesis, before Adam was ever introduced to Eve, he already had an understanding of this calling. He already had a ministry and a job that God had given him to do, and he was actively furthering that cause. I believe that before God leads you to that special someone, or happens to lead that special someone to you, that he first wants to see if you are already following him in this area of your life. And this just makes total sense. God has wired men in such a way that we identify so strongly with our calling. I mean, when guys meet each other for the first time, after we know each other's name, the very first question we tend to ask each other is, what do you do? There's something about how God has created us as men where we're just incomplete without purpose or calling in life. And if we're gonna be incomplete as individuals, then it's no wonder our relationships tend to struggle. Because if we're incomplete, then we're only ever gonna be a fraction of the type of man that God has created us to be. Reason number 3, Christian guys remain single. Paralysis by analysis. Okay, so let's say that you're not one of those boys who is just out there to play games with other people's hearts, and you're serious about your relationship with God, and you happen to have an understanding of your calling. Sure, you might not actually be perfect, but then again, what Christian guy out there is, right? Then one last thing that I would say is that many Christian guys get wrong is summed up in this phrase, paralysis by analysis. So many guys get caught up asking the dreaded what if questions instead of acting or doing. What if she says no? What if it's awkward? What if things don't work out? Oh, what if things do work out? What if she's interested in someone else? What if she doesn't get me? And the list goes on and on and on and on. So many guys mistakenly think that they have to have everything figured out before they even talk to a girl. Some guys, in their quest to be the best follower of Jesus that they can be, make the mistake of thinking that they then have to be perfect and ready for translation before ever talking to a girl. Newsflash, if you talk to anyone who's even been married for the smallest amount of time, they will tell you that the growth definitely does not stop with dating or marriage. In fact, both dating and marriage have led me to have some of the biggest seasons of growth that I've ever experienced as a man. So if you're one of these Christian men who already have covered some of these bases that I've talked about, you already have a consistent relationship with God, or you're mature, decisive, consistent, and strong, then just go forward. Take a risk and give it a shot. Yeah, I get it. It's scary sometimes because there is a somewhat decent chance that things won't actually work out the very first time. But it doesn't mean that it's not worth it. As C.S. Lewis put so magnificently, to love at all is to be vulnerable. Love anything and your heart will be wrung and possibly broken. If you want to make sure of keeping it intact, then you must give it to no one, not even an animal. Wrap it carefully round with hobbies and little luxuries, avoiding all entanglements. You can lock it up safe in the casket or coffin of your selfishness, but in that casket, safe, dark, motionless, and airless, it will change. It will not be broken, it will become unbreakable, impenetrable, unredeemable. To love is to be vulnerable. So go and be vulnerable. Move forward in the fear of God and actually just give it a shot. For goodness sakes, just be a man. Thanks so much to you guys for commenting below and suggesting this video. As always though, these are just one man's thoughts and I'm curious to know what you think. Did I miss a big reason as to why many Christian guys are still single? And then if so, what's some advice that you would give on Christian dating to our single guys out there? Before you go, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend. Definitely subscribe for more videos every Monday and Thursday. And if you'd like to support the vision of this channel, you can do so at patreon.com/thatchristianvlogger. But until then, I'm That Christian Vlogger, and I want to encourage you to experience faith in the first person. God bless.